We're visiting every diner in Philadelphia.
And we're doing it with transit!
Miles and Jackson eating in diners, traveling on buses, trains, and streamliners. Jackson gets eggs, Miles gets French toast. Come and see which eatery they're digging the most. We got our friends joining in for the fun. Keep in mind this is part number 1 on Miles in Transit.
So in this video, we're going to be visiting and reviewing every diner in Philadelphia. But Jackson, what's a diner?
Miles, there's 2 schools of thought.
Okay.
The architectural definition is that a diner is built in a factory. It's a factory-built building that is shipped to a site and then sells food or other stuff. Culinarily, a diner is anything you want it to be. It probably serves breakfast food, it might serve burgers or fries. You know it when you see it. In this video, we're using the architectural definition. We're going to every factory-built diner in the city of Philadelphia.
And that means that we're excluding certain places that call themselves diners but may not be factory built.
We're talking like the South Street Diner. That place is incredible food. It falls outside the scope of this video.
There are also some factory built diners that are no longer diners.
All these buildings were originally diners at one stage in their lives and so are in the scope of this video.
However, we won't be doing full reviews of any place that doesn't serve French toast and scrambled eggs.
Because we have to compare apples to apples, or in this case, French toast to French toast. Think of it as a field guide to Philadelphia's diners.
Using transit.
We should note that we use the work of some previous diner enthusiasts to help make this video happen, including this book, Diners of Pennsylvania, by Brian Butko, Kevin Patrick, and Kyle Weaver. This book has a listing of diners in Philadelphia that we pretty much consider definitive. We also feature some old pictures from the pages of this book, and from its first edition, which came out in 1999. We also used a lot of information from this book by Richard Gutman, who is pretty much the father of diner architectural appreciation. Thank you to everyone who came before us for helping make this video happen. We got some acapella deviations.
Oh yeah, like this one.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I get around, round, round, I get around. 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 I get around. I mean, Miles and Jackson.
40th Street.
Wow, I've never been to this station before.
Wait, are you serious? You actually? Oh, okay.
10 for 40.
Okay.
There's a rat down there, but you're just gonna have to take Miles' word for it.
There's a Fox Chase train in 8 minutes at 30th. We can make it. We can make it. All right, what diner are we going to?
We're going to the Quaker Diner.
And our Fox Chase train leaves in like 3 minutes. In where?
In northern Philly.
Alright, well they don't have the thing up. I think it's Fox Chase.
Time like the present.
Yeah, let's do it. If it's wrong, we'll just bail at Suburban, I guess.
Gotta get the secret seat. Secret seat. It's always very exhilarating for me to take a regional rail train from one end of the tunnel, other end of the tunnel. We're outside. We made it through the tunnel. Power of the Center City commuter connection.
Just some Ooh, a bomber!
Whoa.
That sounds really weird, but that's what they call those trains.
Top 10 anime reveals of 2021.
2.
Branching off of the main line.
Heck yeah. Now it's exclusively Fox Chase.
This definitely looks like the sort of region of Philadelphia in which one would chase foxes.
Thanks. Ryers.
Trains leaving the train.
Trains leaving the trains. Trains leaving the trains.
The train's gone.
Okay.
What would you review this station out of 10, Miles?
Quick 5-second review. Ramp. 7 out of 10. All right. Well, I guess we'll go down the ramp.
Yeah.
I think it's a very long ramp. Should have taken the stairs. Nell and Liam. No one's gonna get that.
That's all that
No one's gonna get that.
I guess we're in a neighborhood called Burholm right now.
According to the sign. Ooh, is that the diner?
We found it, the Quaker Diner. This diner was built in 1939 by O'Mahony Diners of Hoboken or Bayonne. How do you pronounce that?
Bayonne.
Bayonne, New Jersey. It's kind of been remodeled since then, but I think something
like it,
inside
yeah.
is original. But we're gonna see in a
Okay.
minute when we go inside.
Menu shot. Right now you're looking at the menu shot.
This is a really cool and homey place, though. I really like this.
Yeah, the aesthetic's really nice.
Wow, Miles, you got a whole ass loaf of bread there.
This was
$4.75 or something.
What a bargain.
So much.
So Miles got 8 pieces of French toast, and he's making some surprising progress right here. Let's see how this goes.
Trying my best. I'm about 2 left. Really hope I can do it.
Miles is about to eat the last bite of 8 slices of French toast. Miles, how does it feel to have eaten 8 slices of French toast?
Disgusting. Not that the food's bad, I'm just so full.
The real French toast was the friends we made along the way. You ready?
About to eat it.
Here we go. It's the last piece. Woo!
That was the Quaker Diner.
Wow.
I'm so full.
It's like 2 hours later and it's dark now.
So
and
full.
Miles powered his way through 8 slices of French
So
toast,
full.
which was a feat.
for $4.75. Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
In what world is that
Yeah, right.
economically sound? I don't know. But it's
the prices
very
at this
good
place
value.
were great. We should
Yeah.
know. The food was, I mean, it was nothing special, but it was perfectly serviceable
Good diner food. Yeah. Aesthetics were very nice.
Yeah, right. The diner isn't that original, but they have kind of redone it in a very nice way. It's kind of sympathetic
Right.
to the original intentions. Our waitress was delightful.
Amazing,
She
yeah.
was a really cool person.
We took regional rail here, but there's
There's
2
a
buses.
ton of transit service.
2 buses every 15 minutes, plus an additional 2 buses.
What routes go by here? We got the 18, 67,
67,
70,
24, and the
24.
70. Yeah.
Exactly. Our
Transit's
final
important.
rating for the Quaker Diner is
7 out of 10. Now we'll head home. We've decided to take the 18, which is the busiest bus route on SEPTA.
It's an accordion bus.
Yeah. Bam. Let's go. So I think this wraps up our first diner. You ready for the next one?
Next diner.
This is another diversion diner. It's
Yeah, we're headed to this place called the Chubby. Wait, this is the
Is this
first
the first diversion diner?
Oh,
What's
no.
the deal?
What is this? This is an awful.
Yeah, this is insane.
What the hell?
McAllister Street.
Oh.
Thumbs down.
Have we introduced you yet? Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
Anyway, you also might be wondering why we're in an industrial area. Don't worry about it. Just keep watching.
Answers
Stay
will be
tuned.
revealed.
That looks like a lovely playground that I would love to go to.
Industrial ass daycare. So first of all, what is PP and gas?
If you pay in cash, it's 99 cents, but if you pay in credit, it's $4.19. You
Something
better
must
have
be
some
broken.
dollar bills.
I'd also like to point out the incredible amenities SEPTA offers at its bus stops, like authentic dirt.
There's a bus way down. I'm so zoomed in that like the quality of the camera is
It's gone
compromised.
digital.
Oh, what is this?
Why?
You have a nice trunk line up there, but no, we gotta turn and like nearly scrape this person's car.
I'm glad you're recording because now you got that stupid step return.
Oh, and look what
we've
Oh,
come
Roosevelt
to,
Boulevard.
Miles.
Everyone's favorite
So right at the
street.
beginning of the video, we've already hit Miles' enemy. I think this might be the worst street in America. Florida and whatever, like the Sun Belt, like they have those like awful like 8-lane monstrosities. But I think like look at the just amount of vehicles. This video is like 5 different like separated pieces of roadway.
Thank you. And that is Rising Sun and Olney Loop, which is an old trolley
We're
loop.
gonna go see if we can find any track remnants.
Under a skim coat of asphalt.
See this crack? Oh, this could be where the rails were.
Man, you guys are like archaeologists.
If you don't get vaccinated, Gritty's gonna come and kill you in your sleep.
Are you vaccinated yet? Comma, Miles and Transit viewers? Question mark.
If not, Gritty's gonna come kill you in your sleep.
Now we're getting on like a real powerhouse of a SEPTA route.
This is a powerhouse.
And it's a powerhouse of a vehicle, too.
An articulated bus.
We all picked different seats.
Yeah.
Well, I,
Miles is gonna sit there.
I sat here so I could get a cool shot of you guys sitting.
Okay. Look, Miles, like.
Oh, nice Conrail shirt.
Oh, look, Miles, I'm shilling for carbonated beverage.
Oh, well, I'll have you both be. I'm shilling for nothing.
This has been the stripping part of the video.
Jackson, where's the diner? I can't find it.
Alright, so here's the Chubby Crab.
Wow.
This is
Literally
a-
right at the bus stop.
This is a 1930s
O'Mahony Diner. The same make and model as the Quaker Diner, which was the last diner we went to in this video. Until a couple years ago, it had a stainless steel siding that was installed in the 50s. But now it's just all completely been covered over. It's like a seafood place. How much originality are we expecting in this place? I'm gonna say like 20%.
I'll say 15%.
I'm saying like 12%.
Because we can definitely like 5% is the difference we'll be able to like quantify.
Oh boy, okay, they have like a ticket system.
I see booths.
Okay, they do booths.
I guess we should go in.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to. There were booths, that counts for something.
Yeah.
Why are the windows dotted?
Oh my god! This is a true Miles in Transit crossover.
Oh my god.
This diner has dots! So we just realized that this place is actually no longer called the Chubby Crab. All of that were us pointing at it going, this is the Chubby Crab. No, disregard that.
It's the Shea. Well, we're leaving the Dot Diner behind. That will go down in infamy. But I'm pretty excited to get to the next diner.
Buses, trains, streamliners.
Hey, we're on the 10. It's a Saturday. The 52 doesn't go to Gladwin on Saturdays.
Saturday.
Great. Accessibility!
Maybe she's feral.
Are you a nice feral kitty?
She's a nice girl.
We haven't even announced what diner we're going to,
right, we need to-
or
we
who
need to
you
do
are.
Hi.
Cat Part 2. Oh,
Alright.
so much for...
Okay.
Is this a hearse? Is this a transit video or a zoo?
Welcome to Miles Animal Channel.
And there's a Septibus. Hey, it's transit.
Look, we're staying on topic.
This is Alina.
That is fun.
So we were in Overbrook. This is a diner that has this really weird remodeling job with like a sidewalk to sky mansard roof. But apparently the food is really good. Oh, it's called the Ace Diner, by the way.
When was it built?
Early 1940s, probably. So
Well, it'll say in the title card, I guess.
yeah.
Here is SEPTA's Overbrook facility. This is a very like Fomer-oriented diner because it's right here.
Not small, but I don't know.
Yeah.
The picture made it look bigger.
So this diner used to look like this in the 40s when it was built by Silk City from Paterson, New Jersey. It used to look really cool. And in the 90s it was remodeled in this kind of odd way. But if the food is really good, that's what matters, right?
I mean-
I hear it's kind of original inside. We're gonna have to see.
Okay.
Looks like my great grandma's house. Is it curtains in this like weird like texture?
This is primarily a breakfast place. It closes at 2 p.m. and true to that form, the menu is pretty much only breakfast items.
Menu shot, menu shot. Right now you're looking at the menu shot.
But it's mostly original in here, which is actually really cool.
This is homemade bread. I'm really interested
That's so. And this is probably homemade bread too.
We have a little syrup versus syrup dichotomy going on here. Oh, how do you say it? Syrup. Anyway, these two both got French toast.
Oh, good. I haven't had any yet. I'll bet it's good. All right.
That was a smooth camera move. That was the Ace Diner in Overbrook.
The food for diner food.
The food was fantastic.
Really good.
Alina wasn't as convinced as we were, and that's valid. They do make their own bread, and for what it's worth, this was some
The bread
good
was
ass.
good.
Oh, Jack is not toast. It was so good. Outside's terrible.
What were they thinking? Inside, they still had the original
Barely
vaulted
original,
ceilings. That was pretty
yeah.
cool.
Felt like a diner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Service was really good. We had a really cool conversation with our waitress about pierogies.
And transit accessibility,
Yes.
very good. The G stops right here, the 10's down there, the 52's down there, the 46's over there. All of those are frequent routes.
Yep.
It's closed on Sundays.
Yeah.
And it closes at 2 p.m.
It's a
both of which
breakfast and
are
lunch only
questionable.
diner,
But closed on Sundays,
but-
that's a big day. That's a big
Exactly.
That is the diner.
But
Yeah.
besides that, everything that matters was pretty much on point here. And we've decided the score we're going to give this place is, are you guys ready?
3, 2, 1.
8
out of 10.
They're hustling.
We're hustling. I
You
always
guys have
like.
longer legs too.
Sorry. I like going back a different way than how we came.
No, not the John Lennon walk.
John Lennon walking.
Walking to the 52.
Hey, that's the bus we're getting on.
Well,
There it is.
well. Woo! Oh, it stops too. Oh, it's so awful. It's got the walk sign. It's just stopped there. At what point do we run for it? It's gonna go right when we get there. What is it? Oh, the wheelchair! Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness for accessibility, guys. I think there's a trolley coming like now.
Ah!
There goes our trolley. Goodbye. Okay, so there's this sign that says trolleys aren't diners, but actually, trolleys and diners both evolved from train cars, so genetically, trolleys are kind of similar to diners, so I take issue with that. And definitely, we'll be here for the... Ready?
French toast.
Hello, I'm at 8th Street. Jackson is coming from New Jersey. I'm gonna try to catch his Paco train here at 8th, just to have some Paco in the video. Hello.
Wow, that was some perfect time. Paco should just take charge of like the entire Philadelphia transit system.
Great.
This car's really nice too. Like,
Oh, I know.
the subway generally doesn't go that many places in Philadelphia, so it's nice to have like an additional
Actual line that doesn't just go straight.
Exactly, an actual.
Oh, here's 15th, 16th.
We're going to Bob's Diner in Roxborough, so we're gonna take a trip up to the very scenic northwest region of Philadelphia.
Yes.
It's kind of almost suburban.
So we're gonna walk to Walnut and then get the 9. The inbound 9 is 22 minutes late.
And honestly, it's not hard to see why, because look at all this traffic.
Yeah,
we got
there's a
going on.
5K today.
All the buses are detoured. This is gonna be an adventure, you know?
So we're just walking
And-
back down
right.
the route to get it from the first stop.
Although, like, what the tricky part is it is 12:24 p.m. right now, and
Yes.
the diner closes at 2, so we're hoping we're gonna make it in time to actually get a meal there.
Seth is just like royally screwed up right now. There are 2 21s in a row back there. This is a 4, which was supposed to be on Broad.
I know.
And
Right
it's over
now,
on
we are
13th.
on 13th and Walnut, which last time I checked is not Broad Street.
Yeah.
So the question at hand right now is that our bus?
So the 9 on Sundays runs every 61 minutes.
Yeah.
So the question is, if it's 40 minutes late, we'll just wait here for the next trip
Exactly.
to be on time
So
for the
do we
next
have to
trip.
wait 21 more minutes? This was our 9, but it looks like they got mechanical problems.
Okay, and how the video will work, when we get to the next diner that we're doing, then it'll be us referencing Bob's Diner from earlier in the video. So remember that we
did not get to Bob's Diner today, but
yeah.
we will.
So the same day will show up later in the video. Bob's
Alright.
Diner will proceed now. Little does Jackson know, I'm right here. Hi, Jackson.
Hi, Miles.
Our bus exists.
Wow, and it's in the snow.
Last time we went to Bob, or tried to go to Bob's, it all went wrong. So of course this time,
We're deciding to
SEPTA,
complicate matters further.
by doing it in the snow and going to not only the hilliest part of the city, but indeed the only hilly part of the city.
We're gonna put SEPTA to the test today and see how it performs.
So we're taking the 32 bus, which for some reason comes down to Broad and Carpenter.
Normally, during a
Yes.
non-snow day, the other endpoint of this route is Ridge and Lyceum, the exact intersection that this diner is located at. However,
They have extended it to Summit Loop for the winter, which I had to look up, okay? Summit
I don't
Loop
know where Summit Loop is.
literally is not on Google Maps. I was searching around. It's at Ridge and Summit.
Okay.
There's no route that terminates there.
Except today.
Except today.
Wait, is this a like a winter long thing or just like a
This is
winter
just
weather
a
event?
it's just a snow
Okay,
like route
interesting.
thing.
Note the great place we're standing right now. We are on 32 and everything's going smoothly so far. So.
Yeah, we're just cruising up Broad. We are in the skyscraper-laden part of JFK.
This route is all over the place. We're gonna get a bunch of neighborhoods on this tour.
We're now in Fairmount, and we're just kind of cruising around in Fairmount, which I love that neighborhood. Now we're crossing over a railroad track. This is uncharted
Poplar
territory.
Street and Poplar Drive.
What?
Oh, that's the Coltrane House.
Ooh, John Coltrane, famous jazz.
That's where that is. Yeah, tenor sax. There's another 32 out there, and the drivers were just talking about what the detour is.
It seems like SEPTA communicates the detour to its drivers about as well as it does to its passengers.
Well, Seymour, I made it despite your direction.
Ah, Superintendent Chalmers, welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon.
The last person on the bus just got off, so we have it to ourselves.
Yes.
We're on Henry Ave, which is really wild. Like these kind of apartments just out in the middle of nowhere. It's really fancy all of a sudden. There's beautiful houses and snow.
We're riding over the Westcott right now.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that scenery.
Wow. Sledding Hill.
Sledding Hill.
This is so gorgeous. I keep saying how gorgeous this is. But we're in the city of Philadelphia. It's so hard
This
to
is still
believe.
within the city limits.
Is it open? It's a nice looking diner. It says open. It's open.
I think it's open.
Yay!
So this is Bob's Diner. It's a 1947 O'Mahony. It still looks pretty much the same now. They still got that original clock. It's looking in really good shape. If you look in this old picture, you see that building behind there? That's the Lyceum, which is kind of like a boxing ring, like town hall type thing.
So that's gone.
Yeah.
But Bob's in the middle of a cemetery.
Right, there's a
Still
cemetery
here.
next door.
Low ceiling.
All right, this is Bob's Diner.
Menu shot, menu shot. Right now you're looking at the menu shot.
Looking at the menu. This diner's in really good condition, actually.
Yeah, this is incredible.
This is
so
the real deal right here. Fine, we lead the world. They were the best dining car manufacturers, I guess.
Wow.
They're like top of the line. This is the food shot. This is the food shot. This is the food. We have some thoughts about this place. So first of all, so normally this place closes at 2.
Yes.
Right now it is 1:37.
You'll note that we're not in the diner.
They informed us that this diner closed at 1 today because I assume the snow.
Yes.
But there was no signage. They didn't tell us, and so we were sitting there around 1:30, which we thought was within our rights to be there.
Yeah.
And they kind of kicked us out. One person not so politely, another person kind of politely.
And now I'm shivering. It's ruining the shot.
It's really freaking cold out here. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Woo! The food was pretty good.
The food was good.
Yeah, my eggs were pretty creamy. They were.
The French toast was really nice. I would say the portions are not
It's a
great.
little bit pricey.
Yeah.
This is a pretty big intersection for transit.
Right. You got 4 routes. You got the 9, the 27, the 32. I'm just reading the sign. I should have memorized this. 9, 27, 32, and 35. But the 35 is a weird Manayunk shuttle. The 9 and 27 are infrequent express routes to Center City, and the 32 is what we just took, and it's also infrequent. So you have 4 routes, none of which are particularly good or frequent.
So you kind of have to look at a schedule before coming here.
Not to mention Bob closed at 2 anyway. So
yeah, right. So scheduling wise, it's kind of hard. Originally, this diner is in perfect shape.
So good.
Right, it is in really good condition. It looks exactly the same as it did when it stepped out of the factory in 1947. So we have decided to score this diner
a 6 out of 10. We originally gave Bob's a 7, and I think that was because we weighted the originality pretty high. It's one of the best looking diners in Philadelphia. But everything else is kind of mediocre. The transit access really isn't great. The place is kind of pricey, and it still left a sour taste in our mouth that we got kicked out without any real signage or indication that they were closing early. So with that in mind, we decided to lower it 1 point to a 6.
Bam! We're about to get on this 32, and we're going to figure out if it's going to the Summit Loop.
Oh, no, we're not. It's going down here.
Oh, whoa! Oh.
That's disappointing.
Disappointment.
We're going to try to do the special winter only, snow only.
I guess it's not winter anymore, is it?
No, I guess not. So we are going to Bryn Mawr from here.
Yeah, because the next thing we're going to do this afternoon is watch a movie about Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys.
So we'll probably stop the segment once we get down there, but we figured we'd film this because it's kind of interesting going from Roxborough to Bryn Mawr.
You gotta take a pretty convoluted route to get from here to there.
Our 27 is coming.
27 is coming.
Thank you.
Here we are, the Wissahickon Transfer Center.
As it says on the Google Maps. Check this out.
So we got these maps that are from 2008.
The 61 used to go to Summit Loop, which is where the 32 was supposed to go.
Yeah, right.
So Summit Loop used to be a thing. The bus is entering the loop, and the sun's out. We're on the 125 Express. We're gonna get off at Gulf Mills to get on the Norristown High Speed Line. A new mode not yet seen in this video.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You got me waiting for the bus in the snow. You're on a detour, where am I supposed to go? Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Woo-hoo. You're on a snow route. What is the Summit Loop? Don't bring me down.
We're going with that.
We just finished that acapella, and the train is coming!
My hands are cold as censored words.
Just as usual, gotta point out, best train on SEPTA, best mode on SEPTA.
Oh yeah, these seats are...
It's been a while since I've been on this.
These seats are some, school bus energy.
Bryn Mawr. Just want to note that, like, it's been snowy, and despite the snow route confusion, SEPTA has performed surprisingly well.
We can like roast SEPTA with the best of them, but we should also acknowledge when they're doing something right. And today they were kind of like on point. So
yeah. Will they do better in the next diner?
All right,
ready to find out? Next diner. Actually, the theater was closed due to
the
inclement
movie theater
weather,
was closed
so
because of, you know, all this.
We wasted our
gestures
time.
and
We
everything.
wasted all our time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so we're getting another mode in here. We're waiting for the one of these bad boys.
Yeah, 105.
Go back to Philly. So
yeah. Anyway, next diner.
Next diner.
See which eerie we're digging the most.
I guess I might as well film this. Is Jackson there? Is he on the bus? It's Alina. Oh, this is awful. Oh, hi. Oh. What's the story here?
It's raining.
Thanks to a conversation with a bunch of diner fans on Facebook, I discovered this diner that we haven't visited yet. So it's now a Pakistani restaurant called Cabo Beach. It's been remodeled, so it's probably going to be subtle that it was once a diner. Subtle enough, I think a lot of diner fans aren't aware of its existence.
We're going to 42nd and Chestnut, and like, we were gonna take the 30 as a joke, because this route's really dumb and it like takes forever to get over there. But now that it's torrentially raining, this is actually the only way to get directly from 30th to 42nd and Chestnut without having to walk.
Well, how serendipitous.
Jackson, you'll appreciate this. This is the only bus on SEPTA's network to serve the trolley portal.
You took a really roundabout way to get to 40th from 30th.
Oh, right, I got on the trolley to 30th here.
Now?
Yeah. Yay. Thank you.
Take care.
Oh my gosh, the rain has pretty much, it's way less bad. Okay, still kind of bad.
So it may not look like it from the outside, but this is a 1948 Paramount diner, which is pretty spectacular when it was first built. It had some really cool like glass block windows on the corner, as you'll see. And then a couple years ago, the latest owners of Cabo Beach covered it over.
Why me?
Cool, that's a diner, all right.
Oh, cool. That's neat. Menu shot. Right now you're looking at the menu shot. All right, these are Miles and Alina. They are wet. It's kind of been modified a little bit in here. Like, obviously this is not the original flooring, but that roof is the very neat original shape from the 40s.
I'm just impressed with how original this is, given that this was kind of a secret among diner enthusiasts. The food has arrived. What did you get?
Don't put me on the spot.
Okay, Jackson, what did you get?
Don't put me on the spot.
Okay, Miles, what did you get? Don't put me on the spot. I got lamb chops.
I got tandoori chicken.
Got Russian chicken.
This looks good, actually.
These old late 40s Paramount diners used to have these really cool corner booths. There would be like a glass block window and a little like curvy bench, and one on the end is still there. And that's where another one of the benches was.
Oh.
Now you can see the outline on the floor.
All right, thoughts on Cabo Beach?
It was too spicy for me.
Yeah.
But I'm also limp.
You get a lot of food for what you pay for.
Yes, you do.
I'm taking some home.
I thought it was good. People were complaining about the service, which like it's kind of slow. You just got to give yourself time.
Takeout.
Yeah. We took a long bus ride here, and now we're walking home because it's like 2 blocks from Penn.
Yeah, we actually went 7 blocks in the wrong direction just to take a bus here. So
now that we've done that, I think it's time for the next diner.
Miles in transit.
There's a 23 coming. We're going to a diversion diner. Who are you?
I'm Haley. I'm Helen.
Who are you?
I'm Carly.
I'm inclined to point out that we're in the weird suburban part of Philly.
Very wild. Let's go ahead and do it.
Some cool artwork in here. Almost. What are you doing?
Cars are so stupid. See that? That's an old light tower that's now a tire shop and now it's painted red and it's pretty cool. And I think, Broad and Erie, and Miles is eating a Korean pear as we speak. Here we go. All right, the pear's getting eaten. Here we go.
They're so good. I'm being taken a photo of.
What are you making, Helen?
I'm making a Dezii. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, this Dezii is heckin' picturesque.
Thank you.
We're in
in Wayne Junction.
Oh.
Which is, I don't know if it qualifies as a junction. I think we've had a debate about this before.
It's a railroad junction. There's where the Chestnut Hill East line splits off.
For every diner aficionado, is kind of a rite of passage to find your first diner that's kind of like up on blocks in a parking lot, because that's like a really cool discovery. And we're about to check out one of those.
Whoa! This is so cool. Why is there an abandoned diner in the parking lot of Deke's Barbecue and Attic Brewing Company and the Bad Mother Shuckers food truck?
Miles, we don't want you to get demonetized now, do we?
You just learned about that word and now you're using it to its full potential.
So this is a 1950 Mountain View brand diner.
Oh, this is a bad side.
So this began as Egan's Diner in Waterbury, Connecticut. And then it was Mickey's Wyndham Diner in Willimantic, Connecticut. And then it was Jonathan's Club Car Cafe. And
So
then,
wait, this is in Connecticut?
yeah, so this started out
At Lamont.
in about 2017. There was a guy who previously owned a diner we're about to visit in Mount Airy. He wanted to expand, so he trucked this diner over here from Connecticut with plans to kind of open it up and kind of like help revive this Wayne Junction neighborhood.
But I guess it never happened.
So it never happened. There used to be a tarp on this thing, but over time it's kind of like fallen off and blown away.
Oh, that's
So
good
now
for
we
us. It's just intact. There's like stuff in there. There's stools and credit cards and
If you like put this in a spot and like added, you know, landscaping, front steps, like this could be like a restaurant-ass restaurant.
we're going from this diner to Deke's, where we're gonna have lunch. This isn't a diner, but the vibe in here is really cool. They have free popcorn. They have an old pinball machine. I mean,
Does this get the official Miles in Transit endorsement?
no, because we have to get the food first.
Menu shot, menu shot. Right now you're looking at the menu shot.
Thank you, Helen.
Even though it's not a diner, Helen is currently taking the skin off her pear.
Yes.
Will she be able to do it in
Let's
one
watch.
go? Good job, Helen. You got most of the skin off.
Yeah.
Now
And here
comes
it
the
is in one
objectionable
piece.
part. Oh, all right. Am I filming? All right.
I do not understand this.
I mean, it might be good.
Miles is now gonna eat this Asian pear skin linearly.
Good. They're talking about K-pop, but we have left that previous diversion diner. We're now gonna go to the next diner.
Buses, trains, streamliners.
Which is actually right now.
Hello?
You were talking about K-pop! I didn't want to interrupt the conversation.
All right, everyone, stop. We're gonna do this again.
All right.
Next diner! What?
Buses, trains, streamliners.
The bus is finally coming. Thank you. Jackson, I don't see any diners.
Miles, we have to walk.
Walk!
So there used to be a trolley loop, so the tracks would break off from the main tracks there. And they went back behind this building around there. So do you see how the curb kind of cuts back here?
Oh, and then there's the trolley track.
Here's the tracks. They kind of like came
Wow.
back out and like rejoined the main tracks.
Is that a diner right there?
And that is a diner you see. So this closed in the fall of 2019. And Harvey
Wow.
and I actually got up here and we ate here before
There's
it
a really
closed.
nice picture of us.
There's a really nice picture of us.
This one's way more graffitied,
Yeah.
despite being behind a fence.
This is the trolley car diner right here. This is what it was most recently. This is a 1952 Mountain View. The one we just saw was a 1950 Mountain View, but for all intents and purposes, this is pretty much identical to the one we just saw.
Did it used to be a sign? Or something?
Yeah, there used to be a neon sign up there with
Wow.
an image of a flashing trolley car. This diner was moved here in 2000. Before that, it was in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania,
Wilkes-Barre?
where it was called the Palooka Diner. And I just want it on the record that according to my mom, who lived through that era, Palooka was something you could call somebody in the 70s and it was kind of an insult. I just realized I have a picture of Palookas. Here it is!
What is?
It's right here!
Oh, stop! It looks like
There used to be a building in the back. Do you remember that, Haley?
there used to be a building. Oh, that's where all that
That's
is
what all that
from, I
is.
guess.
Yeah. See how there are rails? There used to be a PCC trolley on this mounting block or whatever it's called. Oh,
that's it for Palookas, or whatever this is. Are you all ready for the next diner?
Streamliners.
All right, Jackson, tell me about whatever this is.
So we're waiting for a 10 trolley in Overbrook right now, and we happened upon this thing called Anna's Pizza, which, as you can tell by the little flared roofline with the little spotlights we got going on there, this used to be a diner. It was called Overbrook Diner. It was manufactured in 1954 by a company called Coleman. But, I mean, now it's like not really original. It's probably not really
no
open.
Trespassing.
Yeah, right.
You don't know what the lottery is.
We got a payphone that's not a payphone.
You can see and hear like the curve of the original.
Right, we got like a little
facade.
curved window going on
That's
there.
kind of the most we can see.
Intellectually, we know that this used to be a diner, but there's not that much to really show for it.
Next diner.
Next diner.
Scrambled eggs.
I'm sorry.
I don't see it.
I thought I saw it, but maybe I don't. We're at 15. We're waiting for a train to Frankfurt. I introduced, well, I don't know, it's Alina. I don't remember if we'll see if we use that other shot.
When you say express, how express are you talking?
This is not the Express. The Express will be introduced later.
Oh, spoilers!
So the thing about Garfield movies is that
I was just trying to get a skyline view. Trying to get a vibey L shot.
69th Street train making all stops.
69th Street?
It's gonna go bad.
Sounds like the title of a family-friendly movie.
We're at Frankfurt Transportation Center.
We're going to the Mayfair Diner in Northeast Philly, and we're about to ride a trolley that doesn't ride on tracks.
Trackless trolley. But this is a very special trackless trolley. The 66 line, headed in Philadelphia, we're anywhere in Pennsylvania, whatever, is a unique line in America because it runs with 4 tracks
on the globe.
And the middle tracks run express service at rush hour.
So we're
going to be riding the last
wires.
express trip of the day. We're going to be on the express wires, and we'll hopefully pass another one.
How express are we talking? Like,
I believe it makes like 3 stops when the local would make like a ton.
Okay.
That's helpful. That's really helpful.
As long as we get off at like, what's the street called? Avenue.
So for those who are unaware of trackless trolleys, we are attached to those wires. The line now has 4 tracks. We're in this one. The local's on that one. If we can pass a trolley in this video, I'm gonna freak out, okay? So just so you're aware.
I hope we don't pass the trolley.
It's no longer says Express, it just says Go Sixers. The operator manually changed it to Go Sixers in the middle of the trip.
We just got off the SEPTA route Go Sixers.
Alright, can I rant for a sec? Because this is a transit channel, I'm allowed to do a transit rant.
Okay, go on,
Ready?
go on.
Ready? Alright, that is so useless to have an express. We did not pass any buses. It's not scheduled. None of the expresses are scheduled to pass anyone. It's just like, you're just making the service way more complicated by adding variants. It's cool that like the PTC or whatever built 4 tracks, but it's like, why would you even like bother running expresses? It's just like, I know you have the infrastructure, SEPTA, but like, it's just no point, okay? Like, it's just kind of silly, and I don't really think they need to have expresses anymore. So that's my take. I don't know, what's your guys' take on the 66 Express?
It was a cool ride. So this is the Mayfair Diner. This is a 1954 O'Mahony diner that was made in, you can probably pan up now, Bayonne, New Jersey. And it's like the 3rd diner at this site. Like, they kept making bigger diners because they wanted like a big ass capacity, and the diners they had before this weren't big enough.
It says Mayer Diner on this side.
the other side.
Maferrer! Hey guys, what kind of restaurant did we just walk into?
Menu shot, right now you're looking at the menu shot.
So this is probably a spoiler, but this diner is owned by the same family that owns the Melrose, and this is the exact same menu as the Melrose.
Wait,
with different clip art.
Wait, it literally is the same menu. Oh my god.
Alice is currently getting a roundabout shot of the diner.
I'll be your roundabout.
The words it's the food shot.
You were the wild card this time.
This is a tuna melt.
Because you're not obligated to get the same food every time.
Draw.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, he's proud of that one.
Oh, right when a trackless trolley comes, we've just gotten out of the Fair. As you can see, great transit access. There's another frequent bus with the 70 down there. Food was great.
Food was solid.
Good. Yeah, good diner food. Aesthetics. You talk about
aesthetics is pretty original. They put this like weird like castle-like thing on the roof, but honestly, like the original stainless steel is still there. So you know what? I'm gonna give them credit for that.
And I really like the sign. Like,
the sign's gorgeous.
Turned out, like it's a really good like vibe.
It's open 24 hours, this place, too.
Yeah, right.
At least in terms of, so dine-in's only till 8, but I think you can do takeout 24 hours maybe.
Exactly, yeah.
Like,
Not many diners do that anymore. So our score, which we decided on via a rigorous editorial process is, are you guys ready?
Yes.
8 out of 10.
And now we need to catch a 7.
Now we're going to take the 70 back to Frankfurt to go back, not Frankfurt, the other one, Fern Rock, to go a different way back. Okay, I guess we're walking quick, huh?
Speed walking.
Oh, but we can't cross here. The stop's there, but there's no crosswalk here. When the light turns red, we'll just cross.
You must be a transit guru because you timed that perfectly.
Oh, Fern Rock. We are taking the Broad Ridge Spur. It does a little branchy branch. Yeah. This is the one that goes like to the right. Wow, this is like not a useful shot. Appreciate the fleeting moments where we're outside before we go into the tunnel. That's it.
We have entered.
We're going into the tunnel. The express and we're passing a local.
That was the local we missed at Fern Rock. Dipping below the main line.
We are dipping, we are dipping, we are dipping.
We're now going to turn onto Ridge Ave and go down the spur. Here's the abandoned Spring Garden station, closed in 8th and Market. This is one of the weirdest SEPTA stations. So it says stop, and then it stops.
Oh, this is a sign. Look what he's showing.
There's no...
Close the door. 1, 2, 3. If you close the door, the night could last forever. Leave the sun shine out. Say hello to never. All the people are dancing and they're having such fun. I wish it could happen to me. If you close the door, I never have to see the day again.
There's no free transfer, so you have to pay again. I apologize in advance for that. Lena left, so it's just us.
I think that means it's time for the next diner.
Next time on The Diner Video, we're visiting some classic establishments in the 50s and 60s, including diner-turned-restaurant Silk City, and perhaps Philly's most famous diner, the Melrose. We also encounter some surprising diversion diners that you won't want to miss.
Oh my god.
All 3 parts are available on my Patreon right now, but for everyone else, we'll see you next week.